Becoming a parent is the most amazing thing. All that love, all those dreams for the future. But sometimes life threatens to take that away from you. All babies need special care, but some need it more than others. Barnsley's Special Care Baby Unit looks after our most vulnerable young babies who are born sick or premature. And those first few hours can be traumatic and desperate for both the baby and their families. The dedicated work of the care staff gives these babies the best chance of survival and the brightest chance for the future. But we need your help. The Tiny Hearts Appeal aims to raise £1 million to support the creation of a purpose-built unit that will ensure they can continue their amazing and important work. These are twins, Luca and India. They were born on the 17th of August 2012. They were born 11 weeks premature and in critical condition. After previously suffering a miscarriage, this was an especially traumatic time for their mother and father, Emma and Mark.
When I found out that Emma was pregnant, it came as quite a shock.
I've been for a pregnancy test. He says, and it's positive. I says, yeah. He says, well, I could have told you that. You've been horrible all week.
It was always in the back of my mind, going up to the 12-week scan, that she could have a miscarriage again, and I was fearful that we would lose the twins.
It was hard to accept that, you know, it could all happen this time.
After just 29 weeks, Emma went into labour prematurely. India's heartbeat was weak.
I just remember jumping in the car and dashing through to the hospital as quick as I could get there.
When they did finally find India's heartbeat, it was dropping quite a lot, so she was in distress in there. So they said we need them out as soon as possible.
Doctors and nurses performed an emergency caesarean in order to save the twins.
They'd taken Luca already. He came out 2 minutes before India. When she came out, she screamed. And that relief of hearing her, and I knew she were alive, that were everything to me. It's so hard, you just don't know what consequences you face with being born at that stage. They're not ready to come out yet.
Luca and India were transferred to the Barnsley Special Care Baby Unit, where they were cared for by their dedicated team.
Finally went down to see them, but that was quite scary.
2 little babies that were so tiny, I was just torn between looking at one and looking at other and just trying to reassure myself.
Every time either of them's monitor made a beep, I thought they'd stopped breathing and they were dying. And just watching them lay there and the little stomachs going up and down, you think, is that the last breath that they're going to take?
They were in the best place, and the team would do everything they could to pull them babies through and make sure they were good and make sure they were fine.
I always say that to be a neonatal nurse takes a certain type of person, and if you don't like it, then you're in the wrong job. And that shows in the way the staff deliver the care. They're all very caring, they treat these babies as their own. They're a fantastic team, they work very well together, and they will do whatever they can for these babies and their families. A lot of people make the mistake of seeing a baby born prematurely as just being a small baby, but they're not. Every part of their body is underdeveloped. So the skin's underdeveloped, the brain, all their internal organs. So it's about allowing that baby to be able to carry on to develop, but also live at the same time outside of its mum's tummy. It's to give these babies the best future that they can possibly have.
The current challenges for our special care baby unit is predominantly the environment. Quite claustrophobic, quite dull, and certainly don't have the space around them for staff to be able to give the care to the babies that we would want. What we want to do is we want to move our special care baby unit downstairs so it's adjacent to the labour suite, so that when the babies are born and they need the special care facilities, it's an easy transfer from labour suite to the special care baby unit. That means that the staff are at hand for immediate care so that there's no delay to whatever that baby is required to have. The new special care baby unit gives us a fantastic opportunity to get a purpose-built, modern neonatal unit for our really vulnerable babies.
The staff who currently provide the best care they can will be able to provide the best care in the unit that they deserve. To see families and babies months, years after they've been discharged, to see how well these babies are doing. The parents never forget what we've done for them. It makes me proud, it makes my team proud of the work that we do.
Luca and India stayed with the team at the Barnsley Special Care Baby Unit for 10 weeks before finally being able to come home with their family.
It's a perfect family and I wouldn't change them for the world. They are fantastic and it's all thanks to the people on the unit.
There's loads of people that have babies daily and they have no problems whatsoever, so they'll never know about what Special Care Baby Unit is or what it's there for or what it does. And there'll be a lot of children out there that will not survive if it wasn't for that team.
Just thank you from the bottom of my heart. You did an amazing job for my kids and I could never ever repay for what you did. So thank you very much.
Every bit of support shown to the Tiny Hearts Appeal really will be making a difference to local families. It will help secure a future for Barnsley's Special Care Baby Unit and its very special patients.